Alright, Orbeez, I think it's time to get started. Hopefully nothing breaks. Did that work? Did that work? I think it worked. Can everybody hear me alright? See me alright? Speedy at C, it's me, Z! Hello, everybody! I'm getting started a little bit early, and then Psydere is going to join us. I altered my microphone settings, and I'm not sure if this makes things any better, actually. Deep voice? Deep voice? Do I sound different? Fi gave me some suggestions on how to edit my microphone. Oh, is there a lot of echo? Hold up. Let me mod. Oh my god, yeah, you're right. There is a lot of echo. I may have borked my audio settings. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out. Of course, it would not be a Z stream if it wasn't for, I sound like I'm in the bathroom? What? Hold up. Okay, how does this sound? This is my normal default. This is my normal default setting. Does this sound a little bit better? I think I like borked my microphone somehow. I've been having this issue because I have been recording this little excerpt for Fi, and I heard my audio and it was just really broken. Is there a background hum? Oh my god. Orbeez, what do I do? Maybe I will introduce. Okay, how does this sound? Actually, maybe I can monitor my own audio instead of Oh yeah, no, my computer fan is definitely going off. Is this better? I might just... Okay, is it good now? I might stick with this then. Alright, thank you, Orbeez. Sorry for the technical difficulties. What makes things worse is that my, my voice has just gotten back to its, like, normal state. I'm still coughing or, like, having to clear my throat every once in a while, but... Yeah, I was really sick this past week, and I finally am getting my health back, which is great, and I'm going to spend this weekend taking my health from, like a 6 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10. Yeah, freaking A, the astrologer, was responsible for all of this. Okay, so I'm gonna really quickly go through announcements because Psydere is gonna be on in just a minute. First off, thank you to Anonymous who gifted me a mouse on Thrones, so now I can actually play video games without just a trackpad. I think I can also gift some subs on YouTube, or memberships on YouTube. By today, let me actually see. Oh, I guess maybe I used up all my free ones last time. We'll see. I'll check it out. And another announcement is I am going to be offline for Thanksgiving, but I feel like anyways I've been streaming once a week, so thank you guys so much for your patience. There's been a lot of really crazy deadlines and stuff that I've been working on, so I haven't found as much time to stream, but we'll figure it out. Oh, the Twitch dual chat is also working. That's great. That's great. How do I see this shared chat? Psydere is teaching me how to run Twitch collabs. This is interesting. Oh, there we go, there we go. So, I'm gonna quickly take attendance. Oh, now that it's also shared with Psydere, there are some new individuals. Well, first I'll go through YouTube, because you guys are the best. Hello Apa, hello Liam, hello Germanium, hello Warpy, hello Ilgas, hello Arky, hello F4RC, if you're here, say here. Hello, Karis. And then in Twitch, hello, Spooky1, hello. Hello, Ikatono, thank you so much for following. Hello, CL, hello, Astral, hello, GLMD, Trestura, Crystalic, etc., etc. So great to see everybody. In addition, one special announcement. I will be doing a stream next week, which will be my last one before Thanksgiving. And I'm sure some of you may guess what it is. I did hint to the members as to what this is, but it may involve a certain special alter ego taking place on my stream. Who could this be? Who could this be? So I'm sure this has been a highly anticipated event, so I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Like a pet mouse? No, not a pet mouse. Like an actual, like, clicky mouse. My old mouse actually broke, so when I've been doing video games, I've been using a trackpad, which has been so sad. Hello, Pundit. Yes. I'm sure some of you Orbeez have guessed who this special individual will be. Oh, and hello, Mylan! Yippee! Wait, let me ping Psydere to see if she's ready. Psy, hi! Are we ready? Are we ready? I don't know if... Hello? Hello?
Hello, I'm definitely not scuffing things. Hi.
Hi! Okay, yes!
My time has literally just gone off! We can start! Yippee!
Yay!
Okay.
Wait, let me... Oh my god, you're humongous on my screen!
Oh, I'm threatening.
Wait, hold up, let me... the top of your head is also, like, cut off. Oh, maybe...
I'm large and threatening. Hi, everyone! Hello. Wait, I want to see how I look on your stream. Wait,
you look huge!
I need to see. Wait, where are you? I had your stream up. Where's it gone? My music's too loud. I'm not prepared. Hi, everybody! Thank you, Cogdright, so much for the 10 gifted. What the heck? Sorry, I should have muted when I said that. I'm not used to doing collabs. Can you tell?
No, it's so fine. The thing is... Oh... I'm not used to collabs either. This is so bored. You're like cropped and floating on the screen.
I need to see. Wait, I need to see. I haven't even brought you up yet. You're just a disembodied voice.
Psy is not giant. Z is just small. Actually, before stream, we were talking about canonically who is larger, and since I'm a photon, this is definitely not by scale. Okay, great. There we go.
Did you all see that? Did you all see that particle just suddenly appearing?
Wait, I need to go back and watch your VOD and see this cool animation. Or if somebody clips it, please.
It was not a cool animation. You literally just appeared. Oh, I feel like I should have made the most of being, like, comedically large, though. Like, I've made a mistake. Wait.
Wait, I love this.
I'm threatening.
It's like hags and STEM, but like one hag is disproportionately larger than the other.
Hello.
Oh my god, you're killing me. Wait, I
apologize.
I have water here. My second water bottle.
I'm sorry. Can I quickly ask for the everyone on the Twitch side on my stream, is the sound okay? Is everything okay? Is the sound okay? I'm getting the head pats. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
also,
you. I'm very
YouTube,
stressed.
Orbeez, Twitch Orbeez. My sound is bored.
Good? Perfect.
The sound is fine. Oh my god, hello, Nat. Sounds good, but Z is missing. Oh, I guess it must be from your end, maybe. Do you see me?
I see you. I hear you.
Wait, let me refresh.
She sounds like she's talking in a tube. Huh?
Oh, I guess I don't appear on your stream. Like, my model is not on your screen.
What? Oh wait, you're right. I can see that. Wait a second.
Why
is it showing in the preview and it's not showing in the program?
Is my audio that bad?
I just turn off studio mode. Is that working now?
What?
Webcam mic.
Oh,
apparently you have a webcam. Oh, okay.
Did that work?
Okay, well, I can't explain what just happened.
Is it fixed now?
Scuff. Yes.
Yay! Wait, my mic is so bad.
That was definitely the that was definitely the animation that I meant to do. Yeah, that was definitely it. Can I put some kind of... If I turn this off, does it sound better? Or alternatively, I can do this. Z, please talk.
Testing. Testing?
Is this better now?
I think your audio sounds good to me.
No, apparently it's your audio
on
my stream.
You know what it might be?
Loads better, a lot better. Okay, I know. Okay.
Oh,
sorted.
okay.
Cool. I put some AI filtering over your voice.
Okay. Z sounds like she's in Psydere's safe house with no furniture. Is this a hostage situation?
Yes.
This is great. Well, it wouldn't be
anyway,
a stream without technical difficulties, so...
It's true, and this is the first ever episode of HAGS in STEM!
Let's go!
Woo! Yippee! I forgot you can do hand tracking, that scared me!
It's so forked, but...
Oh my goodness. Okay, but we got it working. It's fine. Everything's fine. I swear everything is fine.
Oh wait, you froze on my end. Ah! Hold up.
Why have I frozen now? What? Is it because
Oh wait, it's good now. I think we just have to click the Video Ninja tab every once in a while.
I know what it was. It was because I minimized the window. Which is fine for OBS, but clearly not for that, so...
Alright.
Fine.
Well, thank you for having me as your first guest. Actually, we've been trying to do a collab for the longest time. Actually, you are the last, well, I guess, member of V Theorem that I have not collabed with. So, this is crazy.
That's right. I win for being the most problematic.
I think it's more like the most extreme time zone difference.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, problematic and British are synonyms, so, you know. Let's see. Where am I going? I'm going here. Okay, I've got... Our plans are up. I know what we are doing. I am now... It took a while. It took 15 minutes, but I am now comfortable. Oh, God.
We figured it out. Wait.
Yes, we got there eventually.
Sai, I'd love to do, like, a introduction. I'm sure, like, our audiences share much overlap, but I'd love to do, like, an introduction.
Yeah. You can go first if you want, or should you want me to... How about this? I introduce HAGS in STEM as a concept, you introduce yourself, and then I'll introduce myself. How's that sound?
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Excellent. Okay, so... Yes. Hello, welcome to HAGS in STEM. This is a podcast? I don't like podcast series. That sounds too formal. We're yapping. It's just me bringing on some friends to yap scientifically. That's it. That's the whole concept. But it was a reward for the Sciathon. So look at me actually fulfilling the incentives in less than a year for once.
Let's go.
Let's go. And then, yeah, today we've got our first guest, which is Z, or as I like to say, Zed.
Zed?
Yeah, that's your evil British alter ego. You know, we know about A the astrologer. There's actually also Zed, the British one, but...
Oh, Zed, the British one?
I want this to be canon.
I'm so curious as to what Zed, the British one, looks like, because... A, the astrologer has... So, for those of you who don't know... Maybe I should introduce myself before I introduce A, the astrologer.
No, I think you should introduce A, the astrologer first.
Okay, well, for context, for those of you who do not know, the astrologer is my alter ego. She has one ponytail and is light blue. But now I'm trying to envision what Zed, the British one, would look like. And I have no idea. Maybe a cup of tea or something?
Be like cup of tea, tweed jacket. Oh my god, like, you know, like Dark Academia.
Oh!
That.
Someone please make art of this. Yes, speeding at C, it's me Z, or speeding at Z, it's me Z. Speeding at Zed, it's me Zed. I'm Z. I am a physics VTuber who also does content in astrophysics, aerospace, so forth. I'm part of V-Theorem, which is this group of science communicators, which is how I met Psydere. Also, I just got, like, I have just recovered from this sickness, so if I start coughing or if my voice, like, starts to weaken, that's the reason, but I'm feeling a lot better now. And thank you for having me as your first guest on HAGS in STEM. This is so exciting.
Yes. You have been, like, so... Do you know how many people have said, like, why have you two never collabed?
I know, it's been my
like,
most requested.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And we have an entire... We were, like, so extra. We pulled together an entire document. Like, the whole concept of HAGS in STEM, my thinking was that it's just, like, casual yapping. But we were also like, okay, let's, like, put together a document of ideas. And it's, like, in bullet points, and it's still, like, 2 pages long.
It's great. We have so much to talk about.
No, sorry, I'm reading Zed the British one, a distinguished individual with a coat, monocle, cup of tea in hand, and a telescope in their pocket.
Like a portable one? Wait, that would be so peak. Yes.
Oh wait, what are the extendable ones? Yes!
I've always wanted one of those.
They're kind of fire.
Wait, Sai, you should also introduce yourself for the Orbeez.
Oh yeah, I should, shouldn't I? That would help. Hi. Hello, I'm Psydere. I'm a research psychologist. That's my job in real life. As of literally, like, today, I am officially Dr. Psydere. And then I also sometimes talk about sciencey stuff on stream too, but at the minute I'm just existing largely, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we come for some house flipper and Lego Star Wars.
Wait, you just casually drop? Wait, hold up. So you're just introducing yourself and you just casually drop that you're Dr. Psydere now, right?
Yes.
Oh my god, wait, congratulations, that's such an ordeal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's
such a big
wow,
deal.
Yeah. I just realized I just reacted to a sound alert and then I remembered you can't hear it.
Everybody say congratulations to Sai right now. That's so epic.
You. Yes. This is the best I can do at bowing. I hope this is acceptable. Now I need to get my graduation sword, which is not a thing here, but I want it to become a thing here, so I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh, this is so epic though. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Everybody's saying congratulations, as they should. And also, I wanted to say I pinned Psydere's Twitch in my YouTube chat, so if you haven't already, go press the heart icon or follow button. Yes.
Yes. And for anyone on Twitch, look at this funky shared chat thing we've got going on. Look at that. I've never done this before.
It's so cool. Yeah.
It's so cool. It's so fun. I love this. This is a great feature. Shout out to Twitch for having a good feature. Mm-hmm.
That's actually one of the reasons why I started dual streaming on Twitch, because I feel like there's such a big science community on Twitch, and raiding and collabs are just easier, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Cogdright, I wasn't gonna finish that with the end of the sentence, but yeah, I was thinking it.
Well, actually, Sai, I don't know if you want to start yapping, but given that you're now a doctor, I was actually curious, sort of, how did you get into psychology, and how did you get into being a VTuber specifically?
Yeah, that's a good question. I still question it myself. I ended up in psychology by accident. So originally I wanted to be a medical doctor, and then I went away and I did a bunch of like work experience, and they gave my school feedback and they were like, basically, please, dear Lord, don't let this girl be a doctor. She is awful with patients. The autism was too strong, apparently. So then I was like, okay, what can I do where I don't need as much of a bedside manner? And then I was like, maybe I'll be a dentist then, because then I can still like help people and do like medical-ish, vaguely stuff. And then I got rejected from dental school, so I had to resit the year and apply the next year. And then I got decent grades in my psychology exams, so I was like, yeah, I guess I'll just do that then. And I found out that like, like clinical psychology, like helping people with mental health is a thing. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do that then. And then I did some work experience in the NHS, not even work experience, like I had actual jobs in the NHS in mental health services. And I wasn't a fan. So I then just kind of chose a random topic that ended up being social psychology for my final year dissertation research project. And I really enjoyed it. And then I did really well in it, and I got offered a scholarship for a master's. And then I did that because I had nothing else to do. And then I really enjoyed it. And then I applied for a PhD randomly because it was like in a location that I needed to move to anyway. And I got accepted onto it, even though I turned up and I was like, you have a cool topic, but what if we did something totally different? And then I did the PhD, and now I am an anime girl on the internet.
Wait, you're just like, oh, I just like decided to do a PhD, like so nonchalantly. Wait, you're so goated. Like, it's so hard to, I mean, you're just deciding to do a PhD. Like, that's a long journey. That's a long journey.
Yeah, it's been like 10 years, and I literally, my whole career has just been like, what turns up in front of me? Guess I'll do that now. Like, I've been in like market research. I've done, yeah, like social psychology research. I've done NHS, all sorts of stuff, like therapy assistant and like psychologist assistant and, like specialized admin, like back office roles and stuff. I've done, what else have I done? I've done like teaching, obviously, like through the PhD. And none of it was like exactly what I wanted. And then I got offered a job where I am now. It's like a non-profit. And it was like exactly the mix of like research and admin that makes me happy. And that might sound really weird that like admin makes me happy, but it does. Like, I like sorting out paperwork and doing finances and stuff. And I didn't have to do any teaching. Because I don't like teaching in person that much, but now it turns out I have to do teaching in person anyway, so. But it's fine because I'm teaching other scientists, so it doesn't count, you know? Like, it's people that are like PhD students and above, so it's more like training.
Wait, that's crazy though. I feel like your journey just took you so many different places. But I feel like that's sort of how you figured out that you wanted to do a combination of admin and research, right? Because you wouldn't have realized that definitely. If you didn't try the other routes as well.
That's the thing, is that like I worked out pretty quick in the degree that I liked psychology and I wanted to do something that used the skills in psychology, but it took a while to kind of like test out different ways to apply those skills to find something that I liked. Because like I did other stuff too. I worked at like a helpline for a while as well. And then I also did like animal rights, like data analysis stuff as well. So yeah, I did stuff all over the place.
Oh my god, you've done so many like side quests, and you're also a VTuber. Yeah. Like, I feel like that's also a very unique path in itself.
It is, right? But like the VTuber for me is just pure hobby. Like, I really, really enjoy doing it, but I know a lot of people like get into VTubing hoping for it to be a job one day. and I like I have too much anxiety around how like unstable it is. Like science was bad enough.
No, I feel the same too. Like, I think VTubing is a really great hobby and a really good platform for science communication, but of course, it won't be my primary, like, job or anything like that. Part-time VTuber is okay, yeah. I mean, I think that's, as academics, I don't know if you feel this, but I feel like I would always be perpetually curious to see what's in academia. I don't think I could just do science communication. I think I would have to always be doing a little bit of research.
Yeah, definitely. And I think there's something about kind of like continuing to actually do the work, you know? So like when I see people that are like, they're trained as doctors, but then they just move into like research or communication, and then they haven't actually practiced medicine in like a really long time. I'm like I know I can trust you with the information, but it's not as like, there's something that's just nice about having those like stories from being like on the ground, for lack of a better word. Yeah. And
I think that experience is important, because if you're continuously like practicing medicine and that kind of stuff, you probably have more stuff to talk about in terms of science communication, because you're actively engaging with the same tools or the newest innovations in the field.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like if part of my job didn't involve reading research, then I would probably not be, I mean, I'm not up to date on the latest research anyway. Like, it would be worse.
It's okay. I have like a tab group with papers that I need to read, and every time I load up my browser, I think the browser just starts glitching out because of this singular tab group of all the papers I need to read.
Oh god. I feel you. My to read tag on Zotero is like 4,000 papers, and at some point I need to go through it and just get rid of them, because I'm not going to read them at this point.
Next collab, we should just do a catching up on papers we need to read stream.
Yeah, we do. We do need to do that. I'm sorry, I'm being attacked by the by the medication ASMR. I'm really, really sorry. I completely forgot. I will be back in literally like 2 minutes.
What? Oh, okay. Hi. I guess now I'm taking...
It wasn't 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. I was like, now I'm taking control of Psydere's stream. What can I say?
You can say whatever you want. If you say it, then I'm not liable for it.
Uh-oh.
No, I have like an alarm that reminds me to take my medication at 6:30, and every time I start the stream and forget that I've got that alarm.
Oh, I see. Wait, what time is it for you?
It's 6:30 p.m.
6:30. Does that mean it's 6:30?
Yeah, 6:30. Sorry, yeah. We had this discussion the other day, like in my stream. Apparently, this is a Britishism.
I was like 6:30. I was like 6 divided by 2. I was like, is it just like another extra math step?
Yeah, it's 6:30. Well, 6:31. Yeah.
Okay, it's 10:31 a.m. for me. So.
Okay.
That's crazy. I'm getting used to the Britishisms, you know?
Nobody ever gets used to them. I'm not even used to them. Like, I just say things and I feel like I'm saying something normal, and then everyone just looks at me like...
It's like the loading, like, meme.
Yeah.
Someone in my chat said 6'7". Sai, have you heard of this?
No! Stop it!
It's so bad. Wait, so one of my friends was teaching a computer science class, and there was like an array of numbers, and there were 2 numbers, and it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And she was doing a demonstration and saying, oh, like, you can like organize these numbers, and like, for instance, like we have these 2 numbers, 6, 7, and this was like a class of like first years, like undergraduate students, and everybody just started laughing. And my friend was so confused. And so she comes up to me after class and she was like, yeah, I was explaining this array and then I think I said like 2 numbers and then people started laughing and I wasn't sure if it was like the slides disappeared or, you know, I did something wrong. And I was like, have you heard of this phenomenon known as 6-7? It's so bad.
I just don't understand it though. Like, I don't get what. Okay, I understand. Like, so I was like in a voice chat like literally last night with a bunch of people in my server, and we were talking about this. Like, where did it come from? I looked up where it come from. And it's like an NBA meme or something, and now it's like generalized out, and like loads of people just have embraced the meme. Sorry, I'm moving myself because I look too tall.
I think the reason why 6-7 is funny in quotation marks is because it doesn't have a meaning. I like talked to a few people. I even tried to talk to some younger students about like what the origins of this is, and it has to do with some sort of like rap song, which has to do with a basketball player's height of being 6'7".
Yeah.
But I think the reason why it is quote unquote funny is because people just say, oh, 6-7, and like nobody understands it. Like, I don't know, this Gen Alpha humor is beyond me, unfortunately.
It's really something.
I need
it's really something.
The linguistics nerd. I don't know if you have like I see this on like Instagram Reels, but there's this linguistics nerd guy who like breaks down different phenomena, like verbal phenomena. I'm wondering if he did an explanation on what 6-7 means and like why people find it amusing.
I know somebody who is actually like a meme researcher, and I might actually drop them a message just out with no context and just say, why is 6-7 a meme?
Oh, you can just say, why is 6-7?
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. I'm gonna record a voice note maybe. Wait. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna record a voice note, right? Okay. I need your opinion really, really quickly. Please, can you tell me why 6-7 is funny? Like, I understand the concept of the meme. I understand what's going on with this meme, but please tell me why you, like, I need a theory as to why it's funny. Okay, please, quickly. Okay.
You sound like it's the voice message was in such desperation. Also, what? A memes researcher?
Please,
like,
I need it quickly. I'm being held at gunpoint.
What does a memes researcher study? Like different
memes. Yes.
Like the cultural phenomenon, like the spread of memes, like all of it?
I wish I could tell you, but every time I ask, they're just like, I'm a meme researcher. And I'm like, well, what does it mean? I know that some of the things that they do are like personality. So they had like a paper that was kind of looking at whether personality was linked to, like, personality traits were linked to, like, correlated with sharing specific types of memes. Yeah.
I see.
But I think that was a one-off, and I think they're starting to do, like, kind of AI, like, the interlink between memes and AI a fair bit now. So I know that's a big chunk of the PhD thesis.
Like,
but,
Bombardillo, Crocodillo, and Tung 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 Sahur.
Yes. Actually, yes. This person's writing a paper on brain rot, literally,
Stop!
as we speak.
Please, can you send me this, like, when it's done?
I will.
Wait, I would love to study Tung 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 Sahur for a living.
I wish that this was my job as well.
I'm dropping astrophysics, Orbeez. Goodbye, I'm no longer a physics streamer.
I reckon you could find a way to do it. Like, I mean, I managed to walk into my PhD program and just be like, hey, like, I know that you're doing prejudice, but do you want to do conspiracy theories instead? And
That's worked. A crazy offer.
I should clarify, they're researching prejudice, they're not doing prejudice. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I need to specify this for legal reasons.
Wait, I was playing Subway. Okay, wait, don't ask me why I was playing Subway Surfers last night, but I was playing Subway Surfers last night, and there's this word hunt where you have to gather the letters, like, as you play Subway Surfers, and the word that I got was bias. Like, what?
That's... wait, no, I'm literally picturing this as, like, there is a game, like, underneath Subway Surfers, like in the TikToks.
Wait, I love playing just, like, Subway Surfers in general. Like, it doesn't, like, not split screen with work, just, like, straight up just Subway Surfers.
Cogsright said, wait, Subway Surfers is a real game? Yeah, it's a real game!
Yes, it's a real game!
Where did you get the footage from?
Wait, I wonder if your meme researcher friend has ever studied the, like, the split screen Subway Surfers phenomenon.
Yeah! Because I really want to know what's going on with that, because I've seen quite a few of them in terms of, like, you know, like, conspiracy theories stuff. Like, it will have, like, really wacky, like, yeah, man, like, the Mayans invented vaccines and now they're trying to give us autism with the plastics in our milk. And, like, and it's just, like, Subway Surfers at the top.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I feel like, first off, to the person who didn't know what Subway Surfers is, what? That's so sad. And second off, I think the reason why, the split screen thing is such a phenomenon is because it's, like, playing on, like, the lack of attention spans.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Mylin said I've heard of some lecturers that are doing that now, where they put Subway Surfers up on the projector while they lecture.
Stop! But I feel like that's actually distracting, though. I don't know, have you ever studied the phenomena of, like... You study conspiracy theories, right? So, have you ever studied, like, how people draw attention to conspiracy theories? Because I feel like that's...
Not really, actually, because attention's more kind of like a cognitive thing, and I'm a social psychologist, so it's more like how people interact and how they interact with groups and how groups interact with each other type of thing.
I see.
I think this is definitely an area of research, and I believe... I don't know if Racco is still here. I spotted you earlier. If you're still here, if you know anything about that, I would love to hear it.
Yes. Wait, sorry, give me 1 second. I might need to, like, dip for a bit, but then when I come back, I'll give you my thoughts on attention. I'll be back for, like, 1 minute.
Okay. Oh!
You can take over my stream.
That's horrifying. Thank you. That's horrifying. What? What on earth? Wait, I can just...
Okay, hi. I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, hello.
Okay, sorry. I just had to resolve something, like, offline. Okay. So my opinions
you
on...
were doing the wildest pose.
Wait, really? Wait, someone please clip it so I can go back and see it. She looked like a body in space. That's crazy.
You did.
Okay, so I don't have...
Speaking of which, I'm sorry, I haven't actually asked you. You're meant to be the one answering the questions also. So, astrophysics, tell us about that.
Okay, wait. Okay. So first, I'll give my opinions on, like, attention in general, which is that I've given a lot of thought about how physics education can be more accessible, right? And I guess split screening with Subway Surfers is not the way that you make physics more accessible, but in general, I found that people pay more attention in physics classrooms, and they tend to learn more when they're in A, small groups, and B, they have interactive hands-on exercises where they actually derive things from scratch. So, I don't know, maybe we can talk about education too, because I have a lot of opinions on this, and I think also physics sometimes gets a bad rep for being, like, the hardest thing, or, you know, like being really math heavy or impossible. But I think there are ways to make it feel like a cohesive story, and that you're learning something from the ground up. Like you're deriving these formulas from the start and then using those to actually understand what's going on in the universe. And I think sometimes when people encounter physics for the first time, they're used to memorizing equations or just applying them to different situations and just having to do a lot of practice problems, which is why people perceive it as a lot harder. So that's my opinions on attention and education. Okay, next, about astrophysics. How did I get into astrophysics? I watched a lot of, like, shows, and I read a lot of books growing up. I think everybody watched, like, Bill Nye and stuff growing up. That was a lot of my childhood. I think my introduction into astrophysics specifically was all due to this one 5th grade science teacher that I had. Who was, like, she was telling me about, like, Pluto being, like, dethroned as, like, a planet, and that was really fascinating to me, because I was like, how can something, like, no longer be a planet anymore? That's so weird. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, and then since then, I just read a lot of books, and I really just fell in love with astrophysics. I think one of the reasons why it's so fascinating is because it's the largest scale that you could ever imagine. I feel like, you know, astrophysics is, like, the biggest thing out there. So, yeah, I guess,
it is,
like...
isn't it?
Yeah, it's that one science teacher, honestly, that got me into physics.
You know, it's wild how one good teacher can completely change it. Because honestly, there was a teacher that was one of the big reasons why I ended up in psychology as well.
Oh.
Because I had this one teacher for, like, A-level psychology. So this is, like, aged 16 to 18. Mm-hmm. But for me, it was 16 to 19 because I needed a bit more time. And he had started doing a PhD. He got about 2 years in, he said, mm-hmm. and then he decided that he just enjoyed teaching more than he enjoyed research, so he just didn't bother finishing, and he went off and got a teaching degree instead, or like a teaching certificate, and then he ended up as a high school teacher teaching psychology.
Wow.
And he was like one of the big reasons why I actually enjoyed psychology. Like, he was very, very chill. A lot of people didn't... I've heard, like, mixed responses from other people that went to my school, but, like, I really enjoyed his classes, you know? Mm-hmm. And, like, you know, I took him aside at one point, like, after a class, and I was like... Because I said to him, like, you know too much. You're not just a teacher, you know too much. And that's when he told me about the PhD. He said that nobody else had even realised that. So I was like, maybe I'm meant to be a psychologist. And then he was like, I mean, you should genuinely consider it because you're good at this class. And I was like, okay.
I think, like, honestly, okay, maybe as a conspiracy theory researcher, you probably know more about this, but I am a little superstitious, and I feel like people come into our lives for a reason. And sometimes when you have that one teacher that gets you into your field or changes your life, like, that's all for a good reason. And yeah, I mean, whether it's like the teacher that you met or my 5th grade science teacher, like, they ultimately shaped our lives. I don't know, it's so heartwarming, and it also kind of inspires me to do the same. I don't know, like, if being a VTuber has, you know, inspired any of the viewers to, like, pursue physics or astrophysics, but at least, like, getting them more curious about these different fields and all of the recent cool updates in space right now.
There's so much stuff happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm, like, not super in the, sorry, I just looked slightly to the side and I saw 6-7 on one of the numbers. Okay. And I have now lost my train of thought.
See, 6-7 is
the
causing...
only thing that I know about...
Yeah.
It's so bad. I can feel my brain rotting. I can feel my neurons like separating and my synapses not working anymore. But yeah, the only thing that I really am vaguely aware of, like I knew about the James Webb Telescope when they sent that up, and then I think that there's some kind of like, I'm vaguely aware that they keep putting proposals for new like ground-based telescope arrays in Chile, and then sometimes it doesn't happen.
Yeah, no, it's been definitely an uphill battle, just funding cuts to research in general, but yeah, I think like what's really unfortunate sometimes is that we are actually entering this era of new observatories. Like, if anything, we've been getting more observatories, like the Rubin Observatory, which I did a live lecture on a few months ago. There's also like NGVLA, the SKA, like all these other telescopes that are going to be popping up and mapping the cosmic web, which is such a cool term, by the way. And there's a gap between like when these telescopes turn on and when people hear about them. Similar with like simulation work. Like, people don't know that our computational simulations are so powerful that we can simulate galaxies and the entire universe. And that these simulations and the way that they optimize for computational power can also be applicable for different fields in industry and across research. So I think a big thing is definitely bridging this gap and hopefully having people like know more about these kinds of like honestly like super cool advancements in STEM.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I feel like there's definitely a lot of like variance by field, right? Because I think with astrophysics, you've almost got like I don't want to say like an advantage, but it's kind of inherently cool, you know? Like rockets are cool, telescopes are cool, space is cool. So like people are pretty hyped about that. And I think I'd say the other thing that I'm vaguely aware of that also seems to have the same effect on people is like marine biology. People seem to get very excited about marine biology, but then like other areas, I feel like we're like, maybe because it's not as visual, or like it's harder to like go and like to film what's happening at locations, maybe it's not as like impactful in that way. I don't know. Like whenever I think of like, if somebody was going to make a psychology documentary, you know, if they came into the lab and filmed an experiment, what would they film? And like genuinely, like for my research, the answer is I absolutely have no idea because I do all of it online. Like,
but I think like studying conspiracy theories is such a cool concept. Like, you know, people don't realize that like, you know, people are out there studying like memes and stuff. Like, I didn't know like that you could do like a PhD in memes, for instance, right? So
yeah. It's not like, I think psychology, when people think of psychology, they're like, oh yeah, you know, mental health. And then it just kind of stops there. Like,
yeah,
like maybe they're kind of vaguely aware of you know, like the psychology around like loot boxes, perhaps, and like social media. Maybe they're like a little bit aware of that now because there's a fair amount of like YouTube videos and stuff on it. But aside from that, people just don't really seem to realize that psychology is actually a really broad discipline, and we like, if people do it or think it, or feel it, we research it. Like,
yeah. I mean, if I have to be really honest, like, before meeting, like, you and Mylan, I didn't know, really, that the field of psychology could be this big. And I think you're right in that astrophysics, or aerospace in general as well, like, has a cool component because it is so visual. But one of the things that I'm hoping that... I say this sometimes, like, when I give, like, public talks, is that astronomy and astrophysics is what I call a gateway science. In that people interface with it a lot from a young age, right? Like, you're out in the night and you're like looking up and being like, what are those dots in the sky? Or, you know, every kid wants to be like an astronaut or wants to get a telescope, right? And I think that can act as a gateway for people to start using the scientific method. I mean, if you look at the night sky, right, and you're like, what's that star? You're forming a hypothesis, and then you're looking at results, and then you're making conclusions. And then that is that same mentality that gets people into these broader areas of science and then they hear about, you know, psychology, for instance, right? I think the big thing is helping people realize that, yes, like, building rockets and going to space is cool, but there are just so many different paths in science and so many different ways to think scientifically that people can get involved with. So, yeah.
Yeah, and also, like, there's ways, like, if you're excited about space, for example, you don't have to be like an astronomer or a rocket scientist. Like, you can do other stuff too, you know? Like, you can do chemical engineering to develop rocket fuel, or you can do, I mean, even psychology to try and, like, you know, assess the impacts of space travel on people's minds.
We were planning to talk about that.
To support it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, it's on the list.
Wait, I'm actually so curious.
Segue.
I'm curious to hear your take on this, because I am less informed about psychology in space. I've done some, like, space policy work about, like, protecting astronauts, but I'm sure you know a lot more about this in general.
I don't know if I know a lot about this specific topic, that's the thing, but I find it, like, very, very cool. But I did find one, like, research briefing that was kind of in my research area.
Oh, this
so
identity?
There's this concept. Yeah. Should I bring it up on stream?
Oh.
No,
Oh,
I'm not going to. I'll just put a link in chat. Oh,
smart.
I
just put the link, yeah.
Very good. Let me pin that. There we go. Cool.
Yeah, I'll put it in.
Yeah. So there's this thing called the overview effect, and basically, like, people's, like, whoops, I'm breaking things. Basically, people, like, when they go up in space and they see the Earth from a distance, apparently it creates such a strong sense of awe that it just kind of, like, restructures how they think about things. But, like, this is one of those things where, like, it's been reported qualitatively by astronauts that have come back, but it's really difficult to understand what's the mechanism underlying it, right? Because, like, you can't just send people up into space for a psychology experiment. That's too expensive.
Yeah.
Like, we can't do a randomized control test on space travel.
Actually, I've been thinking a lot about this recently because, wait, this is kind of a cool... I've been telling my members about this more in detail, but I have been part of some randomized control trials recently because my friend is in a virtual reality lab. And one of the things that they've been thinking about is the overview effect, and if they can recreate that in virtual reality. I think...
That's so cool.
I know, it's so cool. And I actually got to try on a few headsets and, like, experience this. I got to try the overview effect on Jupiter, or, like, on Europa, like, looking at Jupiter. And apparently it's, like, it's, A, driven by the fact that you are in space, you're in such a wide, large space that you've never been in before. But also, when you look down at Earth from space, you don't see borders, or you don't see lines like you would do in a map, for instance. And that can be really jarring for people because, you know, whenever you see an image of the globe, you see the country lines and the borders and everything. And one of the things that they've been thinking about is, like, using the overview effect to actually help people be brought together. Because if you go into space and you don't see the borders or these different, like, lines, then all these concepts that have been introduced by humans, like countries and, like, all of that sort of seems to fade away in the background. And so this experiment that I was part of for... I don't think I can talk, like, too in detail about it, but I got to try on the headset and, like, look down at Earth and then look down at Jupiter. And they're trying to see if they can recreate that same sense of presence in space. And it's so cool. I mean, it's definitely a thing. Like, different astronauts and pilots have been talking about this. But of course, yeah, you're right. It's really hard to, like, do real randomized control trials and bring, like, large numbers of people to space just to experience the overview effect.
Yeah, it would be so, like, it's just basically impossible. Like, I think the only way that they would ever be able to do it is if there was, like, a mass transit of people, like, leaving for Mars, for example, or for, like, a moon base, and then comparing it with people who had been waitlisted but didn't end up going. I feel like that's the only way that they could ever test that, but that's a while off.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think VR is like a good alternative though for now because it's easier. You can just, I mean, headsets are pretty expensive, but if you're a large research lab, you can give everybody a headset and hopefully get a fraction of the experience that you would get up in space.
Yeah.
Studying
yeah,
Katy Perry.
I do wonder if it has. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, Fi just said studying Katy Perry, and I just thought that was hilarious. Wait, that's so funny. I actually know somebody who dressed up as Katy Perry for Halloween. And he dressed up as Katy Perry, and then his partner dressed up as Justin Trudeau. So
that's too good. Goodbye.
Huh?
Where have you gone?
What? Am I gone?
You've disappeared. You're gone.
Uh-oh. Okay,
Uh-oh.
wait. Am I back now?
It's okay, everybody. It's just a quantum fluctuation. It happens sometimes.
Uh-oh. Wait, let me
You're
check.
back.
Okay. Cool. Unexpected Canada mention. I left the planet to experience the overview effect, and now I'm back.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
How was it? Did you feel an overwhelming sense of awe?
Yes, I did. In fact, I'm actually here to explain everything that I felt. I felt such awe that I think I'm going to live in space now. I mean, actually, canonically, we were already in space, so... Given my, setup, so...
I'm not.
Wait, no, we're in our... Oh, I guess on my stream, we're in my little, like, rocket ship together.
Oh, that's so cute. I need to see. Wait. That's so cute.
Yeah.
We're just in my office.
We're quantum tunneling in the office and the rocket at the same time.
I guess my office could be on the ship.
Yeah.
Wait, that's so good. Oh my god, I love that.
Oh, also, a side tangent, there have been quite a few, people who just followed, so I'm just gonna thank them. Thank you, James Lancelot, thank you, Toast, thank you, Kiori, thank you, Luckily, and thank you, Tender VT, for following. I really appreciate it. Oh, and thank you, Cogsright, who also just followed. But yeah, no, the overview effect.
I will quickly say hello and thank you to Kill Hill, Scorpy Onion, and James Lancelot for following. Thank you. Welcome into the research participation pool.
Did you just say research participation call?
Pool.
Call?
Pool.
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 P-O-O-L.
Pool. I just straight up did not hear that, yeah.
My accent is a nerf sometimes, and I've accepted it.
No, I think it's just a skill issue on my end.
No, it's definitely a skill issue on my end.
Skill issues squared. Yeah.
Yeah, so this research briefing, they found basically that when somebody experiences a big awe-inducing situation, they found that basically, like, their sense of self kind of collapsed in a way. Like, it kind of, like, merged with a bigger picture thing. So they were looking, they were looking at it on a national level rather than an international level, but they found that when they induced awe around Australia, it made them feel one with Australia.
Of course they did it for Australia.
It was like a VR thing again also. So
wait, really?
This is like a... Yeah.
Wait, I have not read this. Wait, let me quickly skim it. Around Australia, interesting. 1 on 197 Americans, the other on 321 adults living in Australia.
Oh, there's Americans too! Oh, I completely glossed over the Americans.
They also reported stronger endorsement of the statement, I am one with America.
One of the things that they looked at was like a simulation of a jellyfish migration, and for some reason I think my brain was just like, yeah, Australia, that makes sense. And then I just forgot about the Americans.
Wait, this is crazy. The researchers also found that all prone Americans said that they were more willing to fight and die for their country.
That's really interesting, right? Because it's like, it's the same, it seems to be the same mechanism as the overview effect in a way, but this is like constrained to one's national identity, whereas the overview effect is like humanity as a whole. So, isn't that fascinating? There's context.
Yeah, that's so interesting. Huh. The journal was called Emotion. I did not know that there's a journal called Emotion.
Yes. One of my friends has published in that, I think.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
I actually know that there's this journal called Pain because I know somebody who published in Pain. It had to, but like, okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I think this paper was on using virtual reality to help like reduce the pain of there's some people who have like degenerative disorders in their muscles, and when they move certain muscles they feel an excruciating amount of pain. But using VR they can like visualize their, like, for instance, if the pain is in their leg, like they can visualize their like leg moving up and down in VR, and then they found that reduces the amount of pain that they actually experience, like when they're moving their leg, like in synchronization with their avatar in VR.
Ah.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds so cool.
Okay.
Like I published in Pain. Like, that's such a cool statement, but like, it was actually such an interesting study. Yeah, and for treating phantom limb.
Very effective for treating phantom limb, yeah.
That's so cool.
It is very cool. If I had a publication in Pain, I think I would actually get that one printed on a mug.
I mean, would you ever get any publication of yours, like, tattooed or, like, on a mug?
I wouldn't get them tattooed, but I would get one on a mug. I think that's very fun. Like, whenever I see people where they got their first publication or one that they're really proud of printed on a mug, I'm like, I want to do that.
Yeah, I thought about getting mine on a mug, but I think, like, I couldn't find a place to do, like, custom mugs easily. But maybe one day.
I have found somewhere. I could do it. I could do it. It's a threat.
Wait, if you could send me the link.
I mean, it's UK based, to be fair, but...
Oh. If I ever visit
that
you.
might be a bit of an import cost.
Yeah. Wait, could we do a quick aside? Because there was a question asked on Reddit. And it was, what is your most embarrassing song on your playlist? And I'm actually curious to hear what yours is.
Embarrassing by what metric? Because I have no sense of shame. So I would just show anyone anything.
Like a song that you would, like, if you're driving around and you have a bunch of people in your car, the song that you are least likely to show someone. Oh, I guess the Pikmin song may have already counted.
Oh god, yeah. No, wait, no. I mean, I don't listen to it, though.
Okay, true. I actually tried to play the Pikmin song on the automaton, but since most of it is, like, not, like, notes, but, like, vocalizations, it just sounded, like, miserable.
That was so funny.
Yeah. The Pikmin song.
I'm having a look on my, like... Wait, let me have a look on my, like my YouTube music thing. Let's see what's on my home page. Okay, if we're going by embarrassing as, like, would I show it to my boss? Even then, that's no, because I still have no sense of shame. The backing music for the Pikmin song is on here, to be fair. There's also a bunch of, like, VTuber music, obviously.
Ooh, wait, what do you like?
So, in terms of No, wait, I've just thought of the most embarrassing song.
What?
I don't know if I even want to say it.
Wait, it can't be that bad.
It's pretty bad. Wait, I'm gonna message you this.
Wait,
Tell
yes,
me if you know
message
this
me it.
song.
Message
I'm gonna
me.
message you on Discord.
I'm pulling all the way to the DMs. Wait, I don't know what
Do you
this...
know that one?
Wait, I think I know the
don't know
author.
this one?
Like,
Wait.
I know the musician, and... Yeah.
Surely you have heard of this.
Wait. Oh!
Yes!
Wait, I was like,
Yes,
I
that one.
recognize the musician.
That's my most embarrassing song. I don't know if I'm even allowed to say that.
Wait,
That's gonna ruin my say-so image.
Wait, I don't think it's bad because I also listen to music of this artist as well, but not this
Okay.
one. Not this one. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad.
Okay. Are you sure though? Because like, okay, hear me out, chat. Don't judge me. Right. So the most it's not Baby No Money. No, I listen to Baby No Money with no shame whatsoever. The most embarrassing song on my playlist, I think, is Numi's cover of CPR by Cupcake.
The thing is, I also listen to music by Numi, but like, I feel like she has like some normal albums.
She does. She does.
I had to Google this one, and then the lyrics that popped up were diabolical.
It's so bad, dude. She makes like hentai noises throughout the whole song. It's so bad. Like,
What?
it came on shuffle once when I was staying like next to an old people's home. I was like staying in a hotel next to an old people's home and I had the window open, and then it came on and I looked out the window and I just saw literally 3 old people staring at me from across the gap. And then I just like slowly turned away.
Oh my... Wait, but I feel like some of her music is like... Okay, yeah, I think this is definitely on the weirder end of the spectrum, but... Alright, with that, the say-so is over. Fi is,
It's so over.
Fi is the only
Goodbye.
say-so member left in Vtuber. Oh my god, no, Sai! Come back! Oh my god, wait, that's so
reputation is
disturbing.
over. There you go. I feel like that's a validly embarrassing one. I hope you're happy.
Yes, I'm
Or
very
acting like
satisfied with that
this.
answer, and whoever asked, I hope you are also satisfied with that answer.
What's yours though?
I think on Reddit I replied with Rhapsody of Blue Sky, which is the opening song for Miss
That's not
Kobayashi's
embarrassing.
Dragon Maid.
That's a good choice.
But it's like, you know, I'm like
That's
driving
the
in
one
my...
that's like.
Mhm.
That's the one that's like choo choo, yeah.
Yeah, yeah!
Yeah.
Like da 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 da. Okay, wait, hold up. My voice. I'm sick, so I'm like tone deaf right now. But I don't know. It's just such a banger song. Like I feel like just like power walking while listening to this song is a move. I don't know.
It's on my running playlist.
Yeah, I mean it's such a good runnable song. I don't know what else do I listen to. I have Spotify open right now. I'm just. I don't know.
Inside of you, there are 2 wolves, CPR and choo choo, yeah.
Choo choo.
Like CPR is so bad that I can't even say any of the lyrics.
That is true.
Because
There's
I
a
will
lot of
get,
profanity.
I will get struck down by the UK government, and they will be like, from now on, you have to submit your ID to watch a Psydere stream. You know?
You gotta be age verified.
Exactly.
I would love to see someone make a meme of like us side by side and then like below your VTuber is CPR, below mine is choo choo yeah.
It's such a wholesome song choice. Why is mine that? Oh.
I think maybe what else? I feel like I listened to some of like Senzawa's like music videos, but they're not on like Spotify and I don't listen to them regularly.
That's also not embarrassing. Who hasn't like also got very well, actually maybe this is just me being British again, but like who hasn't got extremely drunk and then also sung along to
Country Roads.
Country Roads, Take Me Home. You know? Or
yeah.
like, I mean, sometimes I'm just like going around my house, I'm vacuuming, and then I'm like, haha, look at me, I'm an adult. And then my brain's like, okay, boomer, whatever you say, boomer.
That should be the official anthem for HAGS and STEM.
Oh wait, it should be.
Okay, boomer, whatever you say. Wait, canonically, I'm 13.8 billion years old, so this is a true statement.
This is exactly why you're the first hag in STEM, is because you are in fact the
oldest,
the most hag
yes,
out of all of them.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. It's literally impossible to be more of a hag.
Unless there's like a Big Bang VTuber out there.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
But then I feel like if there was a Big Bang VTuber, it would just be more likely that they would be like the Bazinga type of Big Bang VTuber, you know?
Oh, like I think if your name is Big Bang VTuber, I don't think that implies much, I think there could be potential other connotations that they could be playing into.
Yes. I'm having a look and seeing if there's anything else that's embarrassing on my list, but I mean, I have the Neuro and like the Vedal cover of Tequila. Does that count?
Wait, I think that's valid. I think as in like I don't think that's that embarrassing.
What else have I got? I mean, I've got loads of Eurovision songs.
Wait, those are peak. Those are peak. I have so much respect for that.
They're pretty good. And then like okay. This is an opinion. I formed this entirely based on Eurovision, okay? I feel like Moldovan music is really good. Like, they're such a small country, but they put out some absolute bangers for Eurovision, like, consistently.
Wait, I've not heard...
You know,
any...
Moldova, it's like the little bit that's attached to Romania. It used to be part of Romania, and then they separated, and now they one of the Eurovision things was about a train that goes between them.
Wait, what? Wait, let me look up Moldova. I'll have to listen to these songs, and I'll update you on what I think. Yeah, wait, that's so interesting, because I feel like they must get a lot of votes if they're ranking high in Eurovision, given that they're a smaller country.
Yes, exactly. And they do get through, like, not all the time, but regularly enough. And when they do get through, it's always absolute bangers. Like the train song, banger. And then, like, you know, like the epic sax guy came from Moldovan Eurovision.
Wait, really? I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. Oh my god. I think there's a raid going on.
There's a raid! Hi! Hello, V-Chicks Labs! Hello!
Hello!
Welcome in! Science raid, let's go! Thank you so much for the raid.
Yippee! Yippee! Woo woo!
Yippee! Welcome in. How is your stream? How are you doing?
Maybe we should introduce ourselves?
Yeah, you can go first.
Oh, okay, hi, Speedy and Seeds Me Z. Hello, I am Z. I'm a physics VTuber. Also doing astrophysics, aerospace, other content. I am a VTuber by night. I guess right now it's morning though. And I do astrophysics research during the day. So, so great to meet you.
And I am a psychologist, and I do psychology research during the day. And then at night, I become a VTuber and I still do psychology research. And we're talking about sciencey stuff. We're just yapping. Well, I say that, but we were actually just talking about Eurovision, so.
Yes. And thank you, Blairg, for following as well. Yeah, no, we're getting a little distracted. Wait, I know we're also coming up a little on time.
Oh, yes. Oh, wait, already?
I know,
Oh
like, time flies. That just means we have to run this back again.
Yes, I think so. I think so. Oh, you were reviewing science shorts. Nice. Yeah, if everyone doesn't know, VTubers also do sciencey stuff. So yeah, go check them out.
Wait, I actually don't think I'm...
Also, sorry, who is streaming today? Who is streaming today? Based on the writing, I would assume it was but I might be wrong. Yeah, I was right. Yippee!
I need to read more about V. Wait, is it Vchu? Like, is the X silent, or is it Vchooks?
It's, if I remember correctly, I think it's Chooks, but it is based on like shoe pastry.
Oh,
and
I see.
The mascot's a little shoe pastry thing. It's very cute.
I see. Wait, well, great to meet other like science VTubers. So, yay! Wait, see, this is exactly why I started dual streaming on Twitch. Like, I feel like there's such a big science community on Twitch. I mean, also on YouTube as well, but like, I feel like the rating system, the dual streaming, like the collab system is so much better. Yeah, also, I think they got banned. I don't know what's going on.
Wait, what? Who got banned?
I think the bot, like, automatically banned them.
Wait, what? What?
For spamming caps. Wait, let me... It's because they said aha.
I'm sorry. I can't see that on my end, so maybe that was your bot. I don't know. I don't know whose bot it was. I'm scared. The bot is misbehaving. Bad bot.
Yes, but I think Lucretia is back. I just followed, so I will check out your channels after this stream. This is great.
Welcome back. I'm a cap spammer too. That's happened to me quite a few times. The amount of times that I turn up and I'm like, oh, hi! And then I get timed out for 600 seconds and I'm like, oh.
Wait, Sai, there was a really... I know we're coming up on time, so I know that a lot of people were requesting for us to talk about romance in space.
Ooh,
I was curious about if you have any thoughts on this, or like the psychology of, you know, being in an isolated place with a small group of people for a long period of time.
You know, romance I have no thoughts on, because I don't know anything about, like, how... Wait, I was gonna say I don't know anything about how relationships form. That sounds really bad. Like, academically, I don't know anything about... I mean, I also don't, but... But I've read a few, like, news stories of people that were in, like, Antarctica or something, and then, like, they're in a confined space. Like, it happens on oil rigs and stuff as well, and, like, the conflict just escalates really quickly if you're not careful. So if you're gonna go and do some kind of isolated work, like on an oil rig, or, like, a Arctic tanker, or Antarctica, like, at a base, I know they basically, like, pre-screen you. They give you, like, psychometric testing to try and work out how unhinged you are.
See, I wonder if they do that for, like, the Mr. Beast videos where they, like, put people, like, in a room and you can't, like, leave the circle for, like, 100 days or something. Like, I wonder if they do that same pre-screening thing, because I feel like it is definitely a big psychological effect.
They should. Whether they do.
I guarantee Mr. Beast doesn't pre-screen. It's just more content.
That's right. The more unhinged, the better the content. It's definitely a thing that they're doing on TV shows now. So, like, I know that Love Island. I don't watch Love Island, but I know that the first few seasons of Love Island had some real bad issues going on with, like, the people's mental health when they went on the show. So they then started screening people afterwards.
Yeah, I feel like they definitely need screening for some of these more... I feel like Survivor, or, like, the other, like, survival shows. Like, people really show their... I wouldn't say they're worse colors, but you know, you're cold, you're starving, you're like not in the best condition, and so maybe a pre-screening is important. Also, thank you, Cronus, for following. But I mean, one of the things we were talking about is that we both watched Your Name.
Yes.
What do you think of it?
Okay, I love that film. It's one of the few films where I've actually seen it in IMAX.
What?
So when it first came out, I went to go see it in IMAX. Yeah.
No, you're so lucky.
It was so good. It was so good. But yeah, like the whole the thing that I find so interesting about it is like how people respond to the comet approaching, right? Because like, okay, there's like a blanket ban on spoilers in my chat. I'm gonna say officially, this is your warning. There is gonna be spoilers for the movie Your Name. If you haven't watched it, what the heck? Go watch it.
No, I feel like a lot of people have.
But yeah, when there's like when the comet's approaching, people like the only person who knows about what's gonna happen is I feel so bad. I've forgotten her name.
Oh, what was her name? The girl.
Oh god, yeah, the girl. Except it's actually the boy.
Isn't it like Taki?
Yes.
Oh, wait, hold up. I'm googling those. Your Name character.
you.
I thought it was like Taki and wait, Mitsuha, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Mitsuha, yes. Yeah, so like, Mitsuha's trying to like get people to realize that the comet is going to break away and destroy the town, and then, but maybe it was Taki, I forget. And like nobody takes it seriously because like why would you? Even if there's like a story around it, and obviously when it like pans out, you can see that like the town is on a crater. Like this is something that's a regular, like a cycle, but because there's no recorded history of it happening the first time, like they don't realize it's a cycle. So like how it's like movies like in all of those movies where there's some kind of like disaster scenario, how do you convince people to actually believe it's happening without then falling prey to misinformation? It's a really, really difficult thing to think about, and it bothers me.
I think like wait, I you said that you haven't watched Don't Look Up, but we were messaging beforehand about like different movies that we've seen, and like we were like, oh, we both watched Your Name, but I actually watched Don't Look Up. And I think it kind of like plays into the more extreme case scenario where like people don't believe that a comet's going to hit Earth. And so they're just like, oh, haha, that's like kind of funny, and then it happens, and it's it's low-key kind of depressing because the people in science, like in that movie, who are convinced that the asteroid is approaching are not being listened to, and they're kind of posed as like the crazy people. But if I have to be honest, I think I'm optimistic. I think that, well, people know that we're often surveying the night sky, and if an asteroid, fingers crossed, knock on wood, were to be approaching Earth, we would have a lot of information about it before it would arrive and hopefully be able to even deflect it. And I think people still have trust in science. And I think if something that apocalyptic were to happen, it wouldn't be like the Don't Look Up movie where people don't like believe what's going on, but I think people would actually listen to the scientists. So I'm optimistic. I don't know, Psydere, what do you think?
I'm not as optimistic. No, I think that the majority of people would, but there's always like a small subset of the population that are like contrarian, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And there's also always a small subset of the population who are inherently skeptical of any kind of institution, including science.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to be really careful about the messaging that you're using when you're talking about any kind of existential threat like that, because that is exactly the kind of thing that people don't want to believe is happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, because like the idea of like there's something that could kill you approaching, it's horrifying, it's scary, you know? We've already seen this before with the pandemic, like people, a lot of people didn't want to believe that it was happening. And you have to be really, really careful about how you talk about it, like both as a scientist and then also how the media is reporting on it on top of that as well, to try and make sure that that small subsection of the population doesn't grow, because unfortunately the inherent messaging of like distrusting institutions and I forgot what I was going to say, wait. The inherent messaging of like distrusting the institutions and like denying that it's going to happen, that's quite persuasive. Like, it kind of matches up with what people want to believe anyway. So yeah, you have to kind of, one of the best things that you can do is this thing called attitude inoculation, where you kind of get in there in advance and you say like, hey, you kind of show them like a silly example of it. So you might be like, oh yeah, look at what this person's saying. You might see people like this person saying, oh yeah, there's not going to be an asteroid because asteroids are actually just made out of cats, and that means that even if it hits the atmosphere, then it won't do any damage because cats are soft and fluffy. And like, you know, that's obviously ridiculous, but if you give like a ridiculous example, it kind of weakens the argument, and then you can kind of address the core principles underneath it, which is like that denial of it happening and things like that, without them then actually believing it. Because there's always a risk that if you just show someone misinformation, they'll just take it at face value, even if you say to them like, this isn't real. Like, most people will heed the warning, but there's a significant minority that don't, and then if they then start spreading it, then just trying to warn people has then contributed to the spread of it. It's like a really difficult balance to hit.
Yeah.
Is attitude inoculation type of pre-bunking? It is, yes. Well, I think it's technically the other way around. Pre-bunking is one of the steps in attitude inoculation.
Yeah, I actually didn't know that was a thing. That's really interesting, actually.
Yes.
I think Astral also said something in the chat that I completely agree with, which is that people will act when the pain starts to come, even if they don't listen when it could be prevented before the pain arrives. I think that's a really common theme in stuff like space policy, for instance.
Definitely.
Like, we have so much space debris up in space, and there's this phenomenon known as like Kessler syndrome, where we could be potentially trapped on Earth because there's so much space debris that every time we launch a rocket, like the debris would just destroy the rocket, and then that would create more debris, and then the debris collides with each other, creates even more debris. It's like an exponential growth. And I think, you know, there could be policies to prevent this, but unfortunately, like, until the pain starts to happen, it's not, like, we're not being proactive about stuff that we can change. We're just being responsive. And I think...
Yeah.
I think somebody said something about climate change as well. Like, I think it's kind of similar in that, like, it's harder for these policies to be like instituted like proactively. And I think one of the responsibilities as like being a scientist and like even being like a science communicator is showing that we can be proactive and we can fix these problems and we can find solutions in advance.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, I mean, that issue with like people being reactive instead of proactive, you see it across so many domains. Like, as a species, like, we're good at a lot of things. I do sometimes feel like dealing with problems as they're beginning, or like looking further forward into the future, isn't necessarily one of our collective strengths, though. Because you see it with climate change, you see it with like public health and personal health. Like, I mean, how many times have I been told you should go and exercise more, it will help your heart, and I'm like, yeah, I should, but that's a problem for future me.
Oh no. Well, maybe,
but like that kind of thing, like you see it across so many domains, and yeah, it seems like space is definitely one of the ones which you see it in as well.
Yeah, it's so interesting to hear this from your perspective, like studying psychology and sort of the way that people think, because, you know, being more on the physics, like, side of things, it's important for us to, like, also bridge the gap between, like, the research that we're doing and, like, how people think of research, how people think of science, how people think of their trust in science as well. So I think this is like a really cool way to bridge the two.
Absolutely. And I feel like there should also be like, I'm a big fan of interdisciplinary research. I feel like there's so many cool things that like, you know, like physics and psychology as fields could do together. Like there are so many problems that could be addressed with really helpful input from both. And it just it doesn't seem to happen. It feels like a lot of the time there's like the biological sciences, like the life sciences, medicine and stuff. And then separately there's like social sciences, and separately there's like physical sciences, and like never the three meet. Apart from occasionally in like, you know, like art therapy and stuff. Maybe then sometimes you'll see a bit of a combination of like art and social science, or like medicine and social science. Sometimes you'll see it with like, you know, like systemic interventions. Sometimes you'll see like, you know, natural sciences and life sciences interacting with like biotech and stuff like that. But like there seems to be so few like interactions between natural sciences and social sciences, unless it's for like psychom reasons.
Wait, I completely agree with that. I think, though, the good news is that with modern research, a lot of stuff is like with like online and whatever. Like, there are ways for these communities to connect. It's just recognizing that they have to connect in the first place, right? Like, the first step is, like, recognizing the problem. But, yeah, I don't know, maybe definitely. HAGS and STEM will fix that.
Yeah!
Let's go!
In a year's time, we pull together all of the participants, and everybody does, like, a conference. Oh, good lord, that would be too much effort, actually.
The HAGS and STEM conference, I'd pull up to that.
That's wild.
Well, I also know that...
Wait! We could all just, like, gather around for little, like, coffee breaks, and we could have little, like, mug assets and stuff. That would be cute.
Wait, I would love to do that. Honestly, one of the goals that I have in the upcoming years is to try to meet with more VTubers IRL, and, like, I feel like that would just be so cool, because, like, I feel like we're meeting as VTubers, we're also meeting as science communicators, and, like, fellow STEM people, right? So, like, it's just so fun.
Highly recommend. I have met a surprisingly large quantity of VTubers in real life now.
Wait, how many have you met?
Quite a few.
Wow, because I
don't know how many off the top of my head, but it's more than I can count on my hands.
Wow, that's a lot. Well, you also went to the VTuber Expo, right? Yes, and I may or may not be doing a surprise visit to some kind of convention at some point soon, perhaps, that I've not announced publicly because I'm scared because I'm going on my own, but I may or may not be going to meet more VTubers. Wait, message me about it, and I don't know, maybe I'll be there, because I'm also planning out my travels, mostly for academic reasons, but, you know, if there's an opportunity for us to meet IRL, that would be really cool. Yeah. Wait, can you imagine some kind of, like, off collab? That'd be really fun. I would love to do that. That would be so much fun. We're scheming. Yes, we're scheming. We're brainstorming. Orbeez, the gears are turning. How many have you met? Yes. We've met a few. Yeah. They're mostly like British ones though, right? Because it was mostly people that were at Vexpo. So, but it wasn't just people at Vexpo. I've met a few like here at Ireland as well. Yeah. Wow, I need to get my numbers up. I have rookie numbers. But yeah, fingers crossed. I'm just too sociable apparently. Like, I just talk to people and then it turns out they're a VTuber. What? You're just like, that happened. Hi, like, how are you? Oh, are you a VTuber? Oh, me too, no way! My favorite one was I was on the plane, like I was getting ready to, like, at the departure gate for a plane home from Vexpo, and I just walked up to someone, was like, did you go to the convention? And then they were like, yes, and then they were like, I am also a VTuber. That's crazy lore. Yes. Off collab at the observatory. We could also do that too. That would be really cool.
Oh, that would be cool.
I
would love to go to an observatory. If you ever get invited to one, you should do like a video tour.
see.
I would watch that. You know, like
Mhm.
the Simon Clark videos where he toured around them.
Yeah, I definitely want to do more like vlog style videos. The last one I did was like in London when I visited London and Paris.
Yes, I watched that one.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I remember we were like trying to meet too, but unfortunately didn't pan out. Yeah.
If I remember correctly, I think that you were there like either 1 week before or 1 week after me.
Yeah,
But
it
I
was like
going for no, sorry, it wasn't even me. It was Hosmod. He was going for work, and I was like, I could just tag along. And then there was like half a day of overlap, and then I just couldn't go because of work myself. So it was very sad.
it was such a near miss, but don't worry, I'll probably be back in Europe sometime soon, so we'll figure it out then. Hee.
I mean, if I ever get allowed into the country, then I might end up in your ends at some point too.
Ooh, that would be very exciting.
But not yet. I've been banned.
Oh no. Well, maybe it's easier for me to go to Europe than it is the other way around. We'll make this happen. It will get out of the group chat. Yeah. I also know that we are coming up on time, so
Yes.
just to wrap things up, just wanted to thank you so much for making this happen. This has been my most requested collab. You have no idea, and I'm so glad that like the Vtherm Infinity Stones have been collected, and this was so much fun. I'd love to do this again.
You've got the orange one. Congratulations.
Let's go.
The
Let's go.
elusive one.
Yeah, and I hope
Thank
you
you
Orbeez...
so much for coming on to HAGS in STEM and for being officially the first HAG in STEM. You are canonically as well, but...
Let's go. Yes, and I hope you Orbeez also enjoyed this as well. And again, like if you haven't followed Psydere on Twitch, it's in the pinned comment on YouTube and also just through the collab feature on Twitch.
Yes. Hello. And likewise, if any of you Psydockies have not followed Z, you should. We should do a joint raid on Twitch. I am a hag in STEM, yes, that's why I host it. I am a hag in STEM. Everything is with me is a hag in STEM episode, actually.
Actually, then canonically, you are the first hag in STEM.
Yes.
Yes.
I am. Yes. Okay. We should do a joint raid message, if that's okay.
Yes, and for the YouTube folk, hop on my Twitch. Yes, do you have any... I don't know how to do this, so I will just free ride after you decide to...
Okay. I can send you... I'll send you the command in... Do you like the red heart or the blue heart or both?
Heart? What?
Yeah, like the heart emoji, sorry.
Oh, I like the red heart. Red is my favorite color.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Cool. That's blue. What? Hello? Okay, there we go.
Yes.
Okay. Orange heart.
Yes. This was so much
There we
fun,
go.
though. Like, also, we have so many more topics to talk about. I'd love to run this back in the future and, like, go through the doc.
I can't spell your name. Wait. Yes, I can.
Yeah, I didn't know about this joint chat thing. And also, thank you for all of the follows as well. I'm sorry I wasn't able to read out everybody, but I tried my
How's
best.
this?
Ooh. Okay, that's cute. Yes.
Okay, here is my suggestion. We have two options, I think,
Mhm.
that make sense.
Ooh.
So, possibly, we could, unless you have any other suggestions, potentially we could go and raid into Tofu. She's playing GTA.
Oh, no way. Uh-huh.
And the other one who I'm following, who might make sense, is L:Q, who does, like, coding.
Oh, that could work too. I've actually raided to Tofu like 3 times already.
Okay, should we do conk then?
Yes, I don't think I'm following them. So.
Yes. Okay, I will send you the thingy.
Yes, and YouTube folk, please hop on the Twitch link so we can do the raid.
Raid. Oh,
How do you even spell that?
that right?
Klonk?
Yeah.
L.
There you go.
Klonk Q.
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, and then we just paste this message when we go in, right? Okay.
Yes. Let's time it at the same time.
All right. Well, thank you all so much. I will see you guys in the next one, which will probably be next Friday. And thank you again, Sai, for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it.
All right.
Been very fun, and we definitely need to keep yapping at some point in the future.
Yes, for sure. We will run this back soon. All right.
Cool.
Are we ready?
3, 2, 1. Enter
Let's
the raid.
go.
Come on.
Yippee!
Go. Okay, there's still like, there's still like 20, 30 seconds until we actually go, but...
Oh, I already clicked the go button, but...
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
That's so funny. Oh yeah, I see you. Okay, I'll send them out. Bye everybody, thank you!
Goodbye! All right, I'm gonna end my stream. Thank you, see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!